Right. These are all the pieces. I've got these parts wrap around the back of the skull. This is the eyebrow. These parts of the eyebrow supports, they go like that. These are the eyebrow plates that go on top. So I've got, all I gotta do is basically glue all this together, which is very easy. Cutting all this stuff out is actually the most laborious part. And what I did was I've actually redesigned all of this stuff based on the helmet. So the internal section, it fits in there snugly. I do have to make some modifications to this so that the aerial can stick out, but I've changed the way that this section all fits together. It's essentially the same as the other one I built, but I changed some of these details here based on some details I saw in the image, in some of my reference images, which I never noticed before. So what I've done here is I've duplicated this piece here, but I've actually cut the other one different because it's going to be hidden inside the helmet, so it's not really required. But what I did was I noticed that there's a part here which I have kind of put it on my my naked C3PO costume, but when I built the other helmet, I kind of made that a bit different. So what I've done is I've actually added this detail and this shape to reflect that from what I've seen. Another thing that I've just noticed that I've done is I've actually duplicated this, made it a mirror image. This piece in here is designed so that it just follows that line enough. So this basically becomes the edge that fits inside the helmet and helps to locate this internal section. Because I found with the other one that I built that this part here, I glued it all in without realizing that I still had to paint it on the inside. So I've made this one slightly different with that in mind. Also that I want to build like some tabs so that I can put a screw in. The other one I did screw it together, but this one I want to actually design that in properly. So what I've done is I've cut this piece and designed it a lot better. So I'm going to build this so that it all fits in there and it's going to all screw together. So it'll be a lot easier to pull it apart for maintenance and things like that, or even for while I'm building it. So basically all I'm going to do now is just glue all of this together. This is the part I was telling you about before that's actually going to go in there. So rather than having all this flat, it just has a little bit more texture. I might have to just move this piece out so it follows the contour of the outside edge, and I might just trim that bit up just so that it's not staggered like that, because that actually isn't correct. But anyway, so I'm just going to get stuck into building this, putting this all together, and you can just watch as I do that.